All right, everything should be working, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Hey y'all. Welcome back. Um, Fascinating. Okay. I was just looking at something on my desk. All right, we're back with some more Rain World. Um, Interesting thing. So I've been playing some Gourmand because I actually never finished Gourmand. Um, don't judge me. But I've actually been playing around on keyboard a bit, so we're probably going to change things up and play around on keyboard a bit, just because I haven't done it, and I know it's objectively better. Man, just looking at some of these cycle counts, it's crazy that I'm on cycle 111. Let's see, just making sure everything's working here. Oh, how are we looking? Okay, no, we're working. All right. Well, let's get right into it. So, last I remember, we just... Trying to remember exactly what we were doing. I think we just need to find... We need to find a rotted room. And then we should be in the clear? It's been a little bit, so my remembrance... Oh, I did not mean to rest. Whatever. That was an accident, but whatever. That's fine. We can actually take a moment to look at this. That does bump us up a little bit. Okay, yeah, so... This is rotted, so as long as we can find a rotted room, then we should be in the clear to jump to a new zone. And we are almost done, from what I remember. And then we just need to get to the outer rim. Which shouldn't be too hard, I hope. Yeah, let's see about getting somewhere familiar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you do that, buddy. Okay. That was uncool. That's not good. Okay, maybe we do just go down, see what's over here. It has been a little bit, so I don't fully remember. And I've also learned that it is very difficult to wall jump on a keyboard. Oh, that's a rotted lizard. Oh, wait. I'm getting lost over here. Okay, let's follow this guy. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Okay, so that takes me somewhere else. Let's just take a second to recharge here. Hopefully that white lizard doesn't come in. So... That's where we came from. So if we can get back down to there, it's a bit of a walk, but if we can get back down there somehow, then we should be in a pretty solid position to find somewhere rotted and get out of here. Emphasis on should. I'm not confident, but who knows. this pink lizard being a nuisance. Bud, can you just move, please? There we go. Oh. Wait, that's not a valid... Oh my gosh. That's not a valid place to go. I didn't even realize that. So I have to get up through there somehow. That's a little frustrating. I'm sure it's possible. It's just with also with the controller change, it's a little bit awkward. Come on, grab it. There we go. Oh my gosh, please. There we go. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, we're making it back to Station Annex. And we just need to find, like, a properly rotted room. Oh, we're at half of a cycle already. Gonna need to find a way out of here. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh my gosh. It's resisting me quite a bit. Don't know why. There we go. Here's a den I can rest in, but I don't really have food, so it's not going to work. Come on, there's got to be a room with rottenets somewhere around here. Okay, hello, big guy. No, thank you. Whew. That was a little close. Closer than I'd prefer. Yeah, cycle's about to end, though. I don't really think we're going to be able to get to the end of this in a reasonable amount of time. Or at the very least find a place that's sufficiently rotted. Oh! Cool. That's rot if I've ever seen it. Let's get out of here. I'll take what I can get. And Torrid Desert, okay. That's the other side. I want to be over this way. Don't want to get caught by a grub. That would not be great. Okay, but we've pretty solidly explored this entire area. So, I have a pretty solid idea of where everything is. And I also know where there is a karma flower. There's one right up here, if I remember right. Yeah, there it is. Partially obscured, but... yeah, so... unlike cold storage, this is going to be a lot easier to manage. Oh, okay. Eat that. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible the stream might go short. I don't. If it does go short, I'm not just gonna end it. I'll probably end up finding something else to do. Probably play some DRG. Just to, you know, do some other stuff. Okay, there's the den. Or the shelter. There was a blue lizard here last time. I don't know if he's still here. Just start eating. Worst case scenario, we get to the other side of toward desert and find some food over there. I'm not entirely sure if this region has much else in terms of food in this specific section, this big structure. But until then, this should do the trick. Man, it's crazy. 111 cycles. I think that's long. That's literally longer than I think any other playthrough I've ever done. It's just impressive that they made a campaign this long. And as far as I'm aware, it's not done. They still have things that they need to work on. Well, this certainly seems rotted. But I'm going to look around, see if I can find any other areas that are a little bit more substantial. Just for peace of mind. Yeah, not this area. Let's see what's down here. Well, there's food, but I don't want to go back in. I don't want to go in there. Because that goes to the surface, and I do not want to go back there. That place sucks. It has blizzard lizards. Yeah, something I'm realizing, and maybe I'm just dumb and not realizing this, or maybe I'm just like not putting dots together, or not even not putting dots together, but just like not realizing. I don't think I've actually seen any vultures at all during this playthrough. Which is interesting that it's not as interesting as I make it sound. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, they're just not in the spawn pool. But, I don't know, I think it's very interesting that they're just not around. Yeah, that's the newly rotted room. I'm doing this whole thing when I could just use Ripple, but... Yes, you're so scary. You're so scary, buddy. Come on. Oh my gosh. I think this guy's got me. Good. Yeah, he's not letting me go. I didn't even... Oh, man, I didn't even hold up for that. Oh, well. I can just go get that carbon flower back. Probably best to just use the room off to the right. Not really any reason not to. Yes, hello. Oh, big guy. Really big guy. Where's the karma flower? There it is. Yeah, I see you. So taking a bit of a gamble using that room, just because I'm not sure if it's sufficiently rotted yet. But I don't really want to hang out here that long. I'm not really keen on sticking around for a very long time, because I mean we're almost there. It's gonna take a while getting back to the outer rim though. I don't know, I'm a little hesitant. Yes, I hear you. Let me see if I can find some food elsewhere. Rest one more time. Just to see. Maybe I'm being silly, but... I'm a cautious guy. I don't want to make a mistake and feel very silly for having made it. Oh, okay. This exits out over here. Yeah, may as well. If we can find some more sand grubs out in like the large sandy area over here that doesn't seem to spawn as many adult sand grubs, we might be in the clear for food. Emphasis on might though, because it's a little bit hard to hunt them without being able to turn invisible. I don't know. We'll see. And if a Joel crab gives us trouble, then... Please don't freak out. I'm not here to mess with you. Okay. Yeah, we're leaving. We're just gonna go and hope for the best. It was foolish of me to even consider. But it should be fine. Perfect. Alright, this is definitely hue shifted. Oh boy. Yeah, because it's the same as this room. It's definitely feeling... God, I'm a little scared to find some of the other rooms that, like... Or some of the other regions we haven't been to in a little while. Just to see what kind of state they're in. Especially areas like Coral Caves. I can't imagine what state they're in now. Yeah, that's 100% hue shifted, so... Yeah, it is a Nova Kid! It's a character that I have run with for a very, very long time. God, how long is it now? Like 7 years? It's been a while. But yes, it is a Nova Kid. Good eye. Oh man, where am I now? Is this is Shrouded Coast? Okay. It's an area I haven't been to before, at least. Yeah. He's a fun character. I've always enjoyed portraying myself with this silly guy. So not really any reason to change it up, right? You know, unless Chucklefish's legal team comes after me, which let's hope and pray they don't. Okay, yeah, no, this is a region this is an area of. Okay, back off. This is an area of Shrouded Coast I've never been to before. That's quite cool. I do not trust you, Mr. Moth. Please be over. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Speaking as someone who's played the game for a long time, I seriously doubt it. It's basically abandonware at this point, which is a really big shame. I certainly hope not. But yeah, it's basically abandonware. It is a genuine shame. Don't you get away from me. You also get away from me, you big amoeba. They haven't really, like, they haven't updated. I don't think they've updated Starbound they haven't updated in a long time. Which is a really big shame. But I don't know. They're mostly focused on Witchbrook right now. Is kind of like their big focus at the moment, which is fair. I've always been very critical of Starbound because it's a good game, but obviously has its issues. You know, so much nostalgia rooted in it for me, but I don't think they're ever gonna update it. Okay, cool. That did spread it. So that's. Huh. So that's Rusted Rex, Fetid Glen, and Verdant Waterways are the only ones I need to craft. And probably this one, I would assume. But, yeah. I mean, I will say, as much as I'd love it for Chucklefish to update the game, I will say that regardless of whether or not they do update the game, the mods that are made for the game are generally pretty fantastic. It's, I don't know, some of the work that some people put into that game it's honestly it's genuinely impressive and nothing short of it's determination at the end of the day is what it, okay, I just totally whiffed that. It's determination at the end of the day is what it really is. Because, I mean, it's abandonware. No one's ever really going to update that game again, yet they're continuing to, push the boundaries and make new stuff, which is really impressive. Especially since I didn't find out about this until a little while ago that the source code got leaked, which I did not know about. It really surprised me when someone told me. I was just like, what the heck? But that is really allowing a lot of people to add in so much more content, and also lots of fixes too. I know that one of the main mod teams that was focusing on using the source code to update the game had done so many amazing things with just quality of life fixes. It was really impressive. I'd have to look into it more because I didn't really read into it too much, but it was genuinely really impressive. If I was using the glitch because it does not, because who doesn't like autonomous thing also called perfect cube witchcraft. Oh, Xbox. Yeah, that's fair. That's entirely fair. The glitch are pretty awesome. Nova Kid I always have a special place in my heart. As with many people like the Nova Kids, I know I'm not special in that regard. But even still, I am also quite a big fan of the Florins. I think the Florins are pretty awesome. That is a cyan lizard. Okay. All right. The glitch are pretty awesome, though. I've always been a big fan of how the glitch... ooh. That feels like a huge shift. I've always been a big fan of the glitch's speech patterns. The way that they, they speak their, like, tone of voice before they actually say their thing. I think that's awesome. I've always found that to be really, really cool. This guy is just having a ball. There we go. Get him to leave. Thank you. Glowing cowboys made of plasma. Yeah. Oh, that guy's drinking that cyan lizard. I don't want to be anywhere near that. He's trying to grab me. There we go. And for some reason it's bugged again. Oh well. Yeah, I have always loved Nova Kids for that aspect. It's so creative. Considering they were at one point a modded species, they are still fan made, but then they were made official by the devs, which is pretty cool. That's probably one reason why they've always been so popular. Just conception, or like concept-wise, is so interesting. You could have. Oh, trust me, I've been there. I have been there. I think that was stream 3. Certainly scared me really bad. Oh, I forgot to, or no. Yeah, that scared me pretty bad. It was awesome though. And I probably will have to go back just to make my trip to Outer Rim easier. Because right now I'm going for the other ending. Yes, yes, you point at me. Yes, you can see me. You guys still like me. So you're not going to try and kill me. I do like that the way people have been hyping up the rotworm is just like, you guys, you should go down to cold storage. Have I gone into the portal? Yes, I have. I have seen Unfortunate Evolution, and I have seen the rotworm. Admittedly, very early into the playthrough, which kind of threw me off a bit, but I managed to sort of like, get my footing back, thankfully. Okay, the den's there. I want... There should be food up here, if I remember right. Yeah, it really is. It's definitely a lot better than a lot of the other, like, rotted zones. And the one that's basically just like a rotted version of Industrial, which has, without fail, got me stuck in just, like, gray limbo for some reason. I don't know why it's been doing that, but... It's very weird. But just going through 0G without a care in the world is quite nice. I'm actually going to grab these over here really fast before I do anything else. Because there are two, if I remember correctly, there are 2 slime molds. Yeah, there are. Here we go. Yeah, sadly, while there is a thing to... Yeah, rotworm. Yeah, literally, that was my reaction too. Is I genuinely was, like, scared. Like, I couldn't... I was very afraid. Which, I mean, understandably, right? Like, as someone who's played Rain World for a good couple years now, like, my understanding is... Your understanding is obviously, like, oh, yeah, the void worms are, like, they're completely all... I guess all powerful. They're these entities that exist outside of our realm of understanding. And then all of a sudden you see, like, oh yeah, there's a rot version of one, by the way, and this fake version of 5 Pebbles. Kind of freaks your bean a bit. In a way I was not prepared for. Which, I mean, fantastic presentation. In all honesty, like props to Video Called Nakupara. Like that is super impressive. Considering the way it was delivered, was super unsettling. I guess is the right way of putting it. I just need to find a rotted room. This feels a little rotted, but I'm gonna keep pushing until I find something a little bit more concrete. Literally, that's like I was genuinely concerned that was gonna happen because I ended up just like getting thrown off into the big open space. I was like, I am going to die. I'm going to die in here. But no, he kind of just chills around in the background. Thank God. But it certainly threw me for a loop. That's for sure. Okay, Lantern Mouse, chill, chill out. I'm not here to eat you. I don't think I can. I literally can't eat you. I'm just having a ball, having a time. All right. Rest again, I think, and then I'll go look around for places. Yeah, that's probably the best. He doesn't see me. There we go. Yeah, it's a particularly short cycle. I don't want to be running around down there. Sleepy Scug. Yeah, so we just have Fetid Glen, Rusted Rex, and this to rot. I don't really think I can rot anything else. It is very drippy, but I don't think that's from rot. Yeah, no, that's just the water. Haha! Yeah, they really did, didn't they? Yeah, at some point in the future, I really do want to play Subnautica on this channel. I mean, I've already played Subnautica many, many times, but definitely taking it in a more narratively focused route would be awesome. Okay, Moth, I need you to leave me alone. Ugh, I really do not like these moths. Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. I forgot about that. These moths are freaking me out. There we go. That's a little better. Drop me out of Ripple, please. There we go. Yeah, I spent an entire stream trying to get to the Outer Rim, only to find out, oh yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. A fracking universe? I have... Oh boy. I have several reservations against fracking universe personally. As someone, I don't want to get a little too like heated over this, just because there's a lot. But as someone who's been a part of the community for a long time, the Starbound community, I have my personal reservations with fracking universe. I've spoken to the mod dev. He is a huge dickhead. And is also just generally a bad person. If I were to stream Starbound, which would be really fun, I honestly would have a great time streaming Starbound. I would probably focus a little bit more on Arcana, which is a much more, in my opinion, one, more interesting mod, and two, as far as I'm aware, the creator is a lot more chill. Satyr is, not the best. That's just me speaking from experience and knowledge of the many issues that have occurred throughout. Wow, those go to the same place. Interesting. Throughout the mod's like lifespan. As I played Fracking Universe a lot. Back in the day. I played it a lot back in the day. I sound like I'm like fucking 30. But even still, I would prefer personally not to compromise my like morals on that. But I would definitely play some modded Starbound at some point. Also, that room was definitely rotted. So I'm gonna go through there. It was way too purple to not be rotted. Oh, yeah, and there's the tree. I mean, that's how you know. Come with me, Pink Lizard. Let's go on an adventure! Yeah, big guy. But yeah, no, I can definitely take doing like a modded Starbound stream 100% into consideration. I think that would be awesome. I love playing Starbound. It's one of my favorite games, despite its issues. And it would be really cool just playing it again. Absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. Assuming that I do end up finishing the Watcher today, I'm pretty sure the next game on the docket is Grounded for me, just because that's kind of what I want to play. There's a basilisk down there. I think that's what they're called, basilisk lizards. I think I heard that somewhere. But a Starbound stream would definitely be fun to do. Definitely, I mean, it'd have to be a modded stream. But definitely putting in some personal goals of like, oh yeah, collect all of these creatures. Considering that's obviously like kind of big. You know, there's a secret where if you do failed warps, you can spam left and right to escape the wart and see how bad everything gets with the rift open. Interesting. Oh god. That's very interesting that you can open up warps to or to rotted areas and get out. That's really interesting. I wonder if that's a viable way to actually like make your way out of or make your way around rotting different regions. Oh, that's a big guy. I don't want to deal with that. I would like to rest first, just to make sure everything is going well. When an outer rim and everything around it becomes stained and start a screen. Interesting. Learn new things about this DLC every day, I swear. It is impressive how much is in this DLC. And again, I don't even think it's done. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole other part that they're planning on releasing because they were rushed for time. They're planning on releasing it, I believe, when it comes to consoles. If I remember right, don't quote me on that. Well, this room already feels rotted. Oh my god, my voice. That room definitely already seemed rotted, but... Warp will die if you shelter, though. Small chance for rot to develop in that period. I see. Okay. Try to stay away from the basilisk lizards and their slow-mo effect. Don't like those guys. Ooh. If I could pop this egg bug with a spore puff. Come on, I want to pop him. I want those eggs, come on. Perfect. Oh, I see that drop wig. Yum, 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 yum. Whoa. That was a pit. Okay. It was worth a shot. This room definitely feels like it's rotting though, just with because it's got the effects in the background. Interesting. I did not realize that. Oh, hey, Scab Merchant. Okay, so don't drop down there. Got it. I was not aware of that. I kind of had like this intuition, like there definitely are a lot of regions that, oh my god, really? I keep forgetting he's there. I'm a fool. I'm foolish. What can I say? I just need to find a karma flower is what I need to do. So many noodlefly eggs around this region. I could definitely see the... Yeah, the noodleflies have been looking really, really weird lately. I say lately. This campaign, they have been looking a little odd. Thankfully, the slow-mo makes it pretty easy to avoid basilisk lizards. I want to pop that egg bug, though. Gonna make my life so much easier if I can actually pull it off. Did I seriously just do that? Okay, no. No, I did mess it up. Alright. Oh no, there's more puffs right here. Come on, don't run. God. Egg bugs, I swear. There we go. Come on. Did it not get you? Seriously? Ugh, these darn egg bugs. Perhaps the noodle boy's mutated to adapt to 5 pub... Oh! He's dead, cool. I mean, hey, it's certainly plausible. Not the weirdest thing that's happened in this game. I am very interested about this region, though. It feels very Outer Expanse-esque. I don't know why. It does give, like, really icky, swampy Outer Expanse vibes. How does Eggy survive here? I mean, let's be honest. Egg bugs pretty consistently live in the worst possible areas that they could ever live in. I mean, what? Egg bugs... Oh, man. Egg bugs live in cold storage. They live in so many different locations that just they really should not be in. Something Something messed up the Watcher. I don't know why. He's feeling very icky right now. Let's go sleep, Watcher. Let's go sleep, and then we'll find a Karma Flower. Try going the other direction now that we know that there's not anything to the right. I suppose that room is rotted. We will see some steady progression through this resting, probably. Because we know for a fact this area... Or actually, do we know? Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah. Come on now. Yeah, still just this effect, but it's something. It's better than nothing. Oh, man. Angry bees. Oh, there's a vulture grub over here. I was literally just talking about how I don't feel like I've ever actually seen a vulture anywhere. Nope. Get off of me, please. Ugh. That got pretty touch and go there. Whew. I forgot that spiders like to hang out in this region. Oh, and there's another basilisk. I love the new lizards that they've added. They're so interesting. Ooh, that's a lot of food. Come on, don't you want to come down and hang out with me? I'm hungry, please. There we go. Yum. Oh my gosh! That was terrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this area is definitely rotted. Top left of Glen, it has rot basilisks. Interesting. I mean, I do kind of want to have a look at least. You've piqued my interest. Okay, this area is also rotted. This area is all out. Oh man, I'm all sick. There we go. Come on, there's got to be a karma flower somewhere around here. Oh, is it? Really? Huh. I guess I do kind of see it. Another egg bug. I don't need you, egg bug. I mean, I will take food, but you're not what I need. I need to spread rot. We know that room to the right is a valid spot for... Oh yeah, there's the rot you were talking about. Interesting. Okay. That's really cool. Yeah, having my very early statement. Oh, that's a Having my very early statement of, I bet this is I bet we're traveling through time, be confirmed was pretty awesome. The only way is right. The other way is just Shattered Terrace. Well, I want to see if I can find a Karma Flower, so... Because I'm trying to corrupt these zones. Or, I say corrupt, rot them. So, hopefully there is a Karma Flower between me and Shattered Terrace. Oh. It's just an Eepy Lantern Mouse. So Eepy. The Eepy Eeper. Oh god, that's a pole plant. I literally noticed as soon as I grabbed onto it. Ugh, bees. I'm at the middle? Okay. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. I'm gonna turn invisible. We'll go ripple. Oh god. That's not good. That's not good at all. There we go. Yeah, I think I've explored the other side of Fetid Glen, not this side, though. So I'm in kind of uncharted territory for the most part. Which is fine. I like exploring new zones. Or new sides of zones, I should say. That's a drop wig. Not getting me this time, buddy. That's a lot of Centowings. Or no, those are noodle flies. Huh. Those are Centowings. That's a vulture! Is that a shadow or is that real? That's real. Okay. This is getting a little dicey. If there are vultures around, I am in for a lot of trouble. Oh, there was monster kelp there. You best stay away from me. Maskless vulture? Was it maskless? I didn't notice. I couldn't really tell. It felt like its like entire like model was obscured. Come on, there's got to be a karma flower around here somewhere. This is a new area. I've never been here. Ooh. Well, that sucks. Oh, wait, no. I have been here. I do actually recognize this zone. Yeah, that spider, that spitter spider dragged me here the last time I was in Fetid Glen. Okay, no. I do actually recognize this zone. Ow. Okay, Squid Cata. Please stop. You're harassing me. I don't appreciate it. Oh, you have a girlfriend? That's awesome. That is fantastic. I am happy for you. And I mean that genuinely. That's so awesome. That's got to feel absolutely fantastic. So I absolutely understand wanting to talk about it. That's fantastic. Okay, so that is something I can walk on. Okay. I remember there being a basilisk lizard here. No, that was a rotted basilisk. Okay. That's what I remember being here. Come on, what's a guy gotta do to find a karma flower? Ow. Squidcadas, it is genuinely impressive how often you manage to make my life a living hell. Okay, well, I don't really think there's much I can do here. I guess we're going left. Down here, I should specify. Well, that guy just gave up, which is nice. Works out for me. That's a spitter spider, I think. Okay. Should be in the clear for now. Can't imagine I will be for long, though. Whew. I, like, got really quiet there. Because I was like, oh gosh, am I going to get got by these? That's another rotted lizard. Hooray. So many of these guys. So many of these guys, and they were here before I showed up, which is impressive and a little frightening. The rot is persistent. Give it that. But I am absolutely desperate to know more about the rot and what its deal is. Okay, this is where I came in from Shattered Terrace. If it was Shattered, I think it was Shattered Terrace. I don't remember exactly. But this is where I came in. So hopefully there is a karma flower nearby. Somewhere. I also know there are frogs nearby, which suck and I don't like them. If I have to walk all the way back across Feta Glen, I'll do it. I'll do it. God, that guy's moving. I don't want to go in there. Don't send me through there, please. Okay, I'm gonna pause for this because I want to think about this. If I had the chance to update Star Problem, what would I add? Well, first of all, it has to be creatures. Creatures is like must. I need to add more creatures. creatures, mostly just because, I mean, creatures are my forte. I mean, the whole persona that I'm trying to build up here is that I know animals. I'm not a zoologist or a biologist, but I do know animals and I do love animals. I'm fascinated by them. So adding more creatures and monsters would be really fun. And I don't mean the procedurally generated ones, although those are interesting. I'm talking about the real ones. I'm talking like Bobots, Voltips, like Hemogoblins, those sorts of things. I want more of those unique monsters. Having more of them would be really cool. And I don't know. In terms of other things, it's kind of a difficult like thing to answer, I guess. Mostly just because it feels like with oh, cycle's almost over. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do anything. It's kind of a difficult question, isn't it? Because it's with such a large open world, you need to consider like several different things. One of them, most importantly, being how do we make what we're delivering not become stale? Because I feel like, at least for me, like, and you said so yourself as well. Like, one of the most difficult things. Oh boy. One of the most difficult things with like continuing to play Starbound was just the fact that it got repetitive. It got boring. Oh boy. That's game. Yeah, alright. That's the end of that, it looks like. Oh well, worth a shot. I need to find a karma flower. I'm just really not sure where to go here. Give me a moment. Huh. Oh man. Discord's blowing up. But yeah, I think with Starbound it would definitely be more creatures just because I like those. But at the same time, that's not really going to be like a huge selling point. If we add the uniqueness, Starbound's races, add some races more focused on certain weaponry, like glitch bearing heavy weapons or honestly, that would be really cool. Like, because obviously Starbound has like race-specific armor and like race-specific armor and technically race-specific weapons, but not really to that degree. And I think that'd be really cool. I definitely think that the weapons in Starbound are kind of. I mean, I've always kind of thought the weapons in Starbound are a little lackluster. Whoa. Okay. Oh wait, that's a basilisk lizard. Go back up, please. There we go. Okay, so this just took me all the way back around. Ah. Stop. Oh my gosh. But, trying to think about where I could go from here. But I do completely understand where you're coming from. Oh my gosh, that's a pink lizard. Oh, it removes the rain's effects? Huh. That's not surprising to me, but I should have seen that coming. Okay, good to know. Alright, I think I'm going to start moving back around this way. I'd like to find, if I can find a karma flower closer, I'd like to. Get out of here. Ugh. That distortion zone definitely does cause some adverse effects, being in it for a prolonged period of time, which is not ideal. No, please leave me alone. Okay, it seems to have forgotten about me. Take the Hokuside, for example. Those are those are examples of race-specific gear. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Oh man. Whatever that basilisk did to me is messing me up. Okay, the spider got him, which means that they're not going to be focused on me, which is the ideal. Okay, and run while they're distracted. Okay, they are no longer distracted. Spitters are terrible. My first introduction to the lineage system in Rain World was getting stuck in that one wormgrass shelter room. That one wormgrass shelter room in Subterranean, and the spider den there, that wolf spider den there got turned into a spitter spider den, and I did not understand what was going on. All I knew was that I was stuck because the spitter kept killing me. And I literally had no idea what I was supposed to do, so I ended up just like locking in and killing the spitter after like so many attempts. Oh. Okay, I clicked the ripple button, but all right. I'm making a fool out of myself here. But anyway, back to the whole Starbound thing. Yes, race-specific gear is definitely, it's always more interesting, because it does allow for an extra like layer of, it allows for an extra layer of like how do I want to play. Only one time I fully claimed the leg only for EP. Yeah, that sounds about right. The EP juice. Vinny, hit him with the EP juice. Please stop. You nasty, nasty thing. Okay. Please don't go after me. Please go after the basilisk. Yeah! I would go for that one, but it doesn't have any ground underneath. Okay. Die. Okay. That was a little close, but it worked out. Whoa, Spitter be upon me. Whoa, me be upon Spitter. He's dead now. See ya. But race-specific gear is definitely a smart thing. I would love a fishing overhaul as well. Just because fishing's really boring. As well, honestly, I just want an overhaul with everything. There's so many things in Starbound that are so half-baked, which is a really big shame. Like, I remember anticipating the mech DLC, or mech DLC, the mech update, I should say, back when, you know, that was still coming out. I remember anticipating that, oh boy, so much, and then it came out, and it was kind of just like, okay, this is kind of nothing. Which is not to say that it was a like terrible update. Like it did add one of the best ways to sequence break the game ever. But it was still very much not good. Get out of here. Okay, I need to find a Karma Flower and fast. I'm just going to start running around over here. There's bound to be something. Because yeah, I think if I were to do a Starbound playthrough, it would definitely be like it would need to be more of a challenge run, purely for the sake of I need to have some sort of alternate goal. Hello outlaw with the same name on a peacekeeper mission. That's really cool. That's really cool. This is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna do something that I never thought I'd do. I want to see where these things spawn, if I even can. Yeah, I never really got to play around with the Peacekeeper stuff. It's kind of a shame, but I never really got a chance to like mess around with them, largely just because oh man. Okay, I'm looking, having a look for karma flowers just so okay, I think I see where one of them is. It's a bit of a ways away, but it's feasible. I never really got to play with it because when it came out was around the time I say when it came out. That was that was right after the mech update, I think. Or it may have been the same one. I'm not 100% sure. No, it was after. It was after. I'm getting my timelines all mixed up. But I ended up playing it never really, because it never ended up really being relevant, because I just wasn't interested. I kind of stopped playing Starbound for a number of reasons. Part of them, like, mental health reasons, just because, I'll be honest, community's not great. I love the community, but sometimes the community can be a bit much. And I was also just a dumb kid around this time. So it just never really stuck with me. I would love to really give it a shot because I know that there is like a whole like extra Azra-Nox fight with that update that I've just never done. So being able to do that would be a really fun opportunity. As just, you know, someone who loves Starbound but kind of fell off after a while. I've had like, you know, 1 to 2 week jaunts during instances where I've been like, you know, let's play modded with some friends, but it's never really like, you know, worked out. Can't find you the map. Can you show your map real quick? Yeah, I'm right. Okay, yeah, right here. I'm from what I saw, there is one around here. Just because I'm not gonna run around this map for that long. Oh, that drop wig got again. I think that's the drop wig at least. Okay, so I think if I go up from here, and assuming I don't get jumped by a basilisk again. Oh yeah, this place is getting really rotted. A lot of spiders here too. You know, I'm trying to make a new Earth. Gotta use admin. Huh, that's actually really cool. I've never really thought about someone doing something like that, but that is kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's really cool. Oh no, yeah, that is a maskless. Is that a maskless vulture? No, it's not maskless. It's just a different hue. That's really interesting. Oh god, I'm gonna get stabbed. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get stabbed. I'm really not sure what's about to happen here. So from here, just so I can cross-reference this with the map that I have. There we go. So go from here down to the left, then down again. Okay. I see where I need to go. Yeah, I'm on the right side of the map again. But that's fine. I think I know where I need to go. Okay. Okay, Vulture. I see you. I see you. I should drop out of... Sorry for random cutoff tag. It's fine. We all press enter a little bit too early now and again. I completely get you. Should stay invisible if that vulture is prowling around. And just in the nick of time, too. There we go. Just slide along here and then go in. And then I should go down from here, I believe. Yeah, it really does seem like, at least here in Fetid Glen, the Karma Flowers are pretty solidly hidden. Which, I mean, good on them. Spitter Spider should be dead. Fully now. Yes. Favorite Starbound planet type? What's your favorite modded planet type? I'll give answers for both, just because, you know, I do know what my favorite is for both. I think my favorite Starbound planet type will always just be, like, ocean. Is ocean, probably always will be ocean. Those areas are just so pretty. They're so unbelievably pretty. Cross-referencing this. Give me one moment. So that jumps out to there. So go all the way across onto that zone, then go down. Okay. It's got to be oceans. Definitely. I mean, I love oceans. They've always been some of my favorite like places on the planet. So having a ocean planet, I mean, I love Subnautica. Like that's just my bread and butter right there. It is a shame that there aren't any like unique fish monsters in Starbound, which kind of blows, but you know, it is what it is. But in terms of modded, and this is actually gonna follow similar pattern actually. I think probably my favorite modded planet type. Yeah, they're rot immune. They're rot immune. I am aware of that. So that's why I haven't been including them in my calculations, so to speak. Get me out of here. I don't want to be in this guy's rot. Or not rot, but don't want to be in his whole thing. Oh, that's a pole plant. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I think there is I'm trying to remember what it's called. I don't remember the name, but there is a planet in, wait a second, am I in the right zone? I'm genuinely wondering if I may have gone to the wrong area. Oh no, I see what I've done wrong. I see what I've done wrong. Okay. Okay. The deer knows your credit card number. Always will. Always has, always will. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not good. Please just turn invisible now. This is bad. Get me out of here. There we go. That's really gonna mess me up. Ugh. There is a modded planet type in Arcane or Arcana that's just really cool. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like definitely my favorite. Just let my invisibility recharge there for a moment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there, but we're going to at least try. Oh my gosh, those things are fast in the water. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not going to work. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that karma flower is definitely not going to work because I'm realizing that that is full of water. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that means that the next... I'm genuinely wondering where there are karma flowers in this region. I'm wondering if I should just bite the bullet and give the effect to myself. I have been doing that occasionally when it's just really not been working out. This might be the time. Which is a shame, but oh well. I'll see about finding a sufficiently rotted region and then or rotted room. And then I'll see about giving it to myself. I'm not the biggest fan of doing that. It was definitely under consideration when doing this, but for now, considering I genuinely don't know where I need to go to find a karma flower, who cares? Okay. Wonderful. Bad warping just increases rot chances anyway. Yeah, I'd rather not, just because I want to jump to a room or to a region that hasn't been rotted yet to ensure that I actually get somewhere that I need to be, as opposed to, you know, somewhere that I don't need to be. I don't remember. Is this room also rotted or no? It has the effect of rot. No, yeah, this room's definitely rotted. Okay. I'm doing it. Or what was the keybind for that? It was 4. Okay. Cool. Or there we go. I feel nothing. I feel no shame. You don't need to rot. The rot will eventually creep into the rift, even if it's miles away. Oh. You know what? Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Oh, that's a green lizard. Okay. Okay, well now I need to find somewhere to rest. I'm not entirely sure where the closest den is. It would be that way. Although I'd rather go this way because there's more in this direction. I know there's more in this direction considering how long I've spent in this region. Need that. If I can find a den, then I should be in the clear. Okay, water should go down here in a moment. This area freaks me out. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, please don't suck me down. Okay, there we go. It is impressive how small the Watcher's lungs are. It is impressive. I mean, hey, at least he's not in a place that's being rotted right now. Ideally, that will change, but in the meantime. Don't squander it, the legacy I leave you. Green lizard. Can I even get up through here? I should be able to, right? Yeah, I can. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually been up here, but we've got a decently long cycle before we have to leave, so should be fine. Or before we have to rest, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, this is one that I have been to already. That's a dead end. That I never actually went into. Let's go over there. Nope. This is not the one that I was talking about. I'm talking about down here. Aha, Karma Flower. So it was worth it. Maybe I can actually get back the way that I came and rest at that one den. It would certainly be closer to where the rot's sort of like originating. Da 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 da. I have also been, in the meantime, because I've been really itching to play Rain World, like, off-stream. Where does this go again? That goes to there, which goes to there. Which goes into... Okay. That's a good spot to go, I think. I have really been itching to play Rain World off-stream. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Obviously, I mentioned at the start of the stream that I've been playing Gourmand, which I never did, because it really just didn't interest me. But partially the reason why I'm playing Gourmand is because I've actually been locking in doing all the challenges. Rot lizard, slight possum, small infection, possum's taken. Yeah, I noticed that. Because I tried killing a blue rotted lizard when I was in cold storage, and I paid the price for it. Pretty bad. Uh, I'm pretty sure I did get eaten at that point, which, I mean, egg on my face. Ooh. Good thing I wasn't down there. That would have sucked. Oh, half a cycle. Okay. I can get there in half a cycle, probably. Okay, this is where I need to go. Yeah. Pups Mod Plus, because we all need a Saint Pup in our life. Oh, interesting. I didn't know. I've never really messed around with Slug Pups. I think this is where I need to be. Yeah, it is. I've never really messed around with Slug Pups, but that's actually really cool. I've kind of steered clear from the workshop lately, purely just because, like, I haven't finished The Watcher, and I don't know what's on the workshop. But there have been a few mods on the workshop that I really want to try, and it would be really fun to stream them as well. I think it was Preservation was one of the ones on there that looked really interesting. I know Scurry streamed it at one point, and I quite enjoy Scurry. So it would be really cool to try that. That would certainly be really fun. Alright, so that should fill up, and then I can just hang out here in the meantime. But there's so many other slug cat mods that I'd like to try. Or just slug cat, just Rain World mods. And doing a randomizer would be really fun too. Whether or not I'd be able to do it is up for debate, but just stay invisible so the leeches don't see me. There we go. You feed a slug pup a neuron fly, they get a neuron fly glow. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. I've never messed around with slug pups, so I didn't know that. That's really cool, though. Oh, boy. Cool. There we go. Whew. It's the rising and falling water that really stresses me out with this region. I mean, obviously that would be the thing that stresses me out. What else would it be? The leeches? I think that's part of it, but oh, I hate leeches. In real life, too. Oh, I hate them, quote unquote. They're animals, and hating an animal for existing is dumb, unless they're mosquitoes, but just stretching a bit. Okay. Alright, and I think I'll grab the watermelon, rest one more time, because we should be properly rotted now in this region, right? Yes? Cool. I think it's just this and Rusted Rex left. I think those are the only ones left. And whatever's here. If that is something that can be rotted. Yeah. I love Coral Caves. It's such a fun region. It's so pretty. I love it. Alright, rest one more time. And then just make a run for any room with any semblance of rot in it. Because that's what a Reddit post told me, and I live by the Reddit post. God, don't quote me on that. No, never quote me on that. They're called pomegranates, really? That's good to know. I mean, their interior definitely looks more pomegranate-esque. Ugh, I love a pomegranate. I'm really hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I ate dinner. I'm gonna have to eat some more, but I do love a pomegranate. That was ridiculously risky, and I should not have done that. I'm gonna wait for the water to cycle here. Oh, yeah, I don't have a lot of time. Okay. Hopefully I find something along the way. Shelters not consume the rot, be blind like the rot. The whole package. That's pretty cool. I know there's also, I've seen this on Twitter a bit as well, but if I remember correctly, there's also a mod that lets you become like a Muros, Muros slug cat, which is kind of awesome. Ugh. That leech was not making that climb any easier. Get off of me. The Miro Scug. I mean, yeah. It is. Now, here's the thing. Pomegranates are my favorite fruit. I will contest that, but they are one of my favorites. I do love pomegranates. My all-time favorite fruit is and always will be oranges. Followed very closely by peaches. I love oranges. But you can always have it on good authority that I will eat a pomegranate if you put it in front of me. Nice. Thank you, Geyser. Oh, no. That was definitely the wrong way. I want to go up here instead. Nope, nothing up here. Pomegranates are they're so interesting. I really like pomegranates because obviously they taste really good and everything, but I'm also just fascinated by their texture. They're so weird. They're such weird fruits. They're awesome. But honestly, their weirdness is what gives them, is what makes them so alluring to me. They're just so interesting. It's one of those things that, like, I would love to have a dragon fruit one day. I've never eaten a dragon fruit, but eating a dragon fruit would be awesome. Once I get over the fact that it looks like looks admittedly quite weird and kind of gross. But I would like to try one at some point. Where does this go? Oh, this just goes up here. Okay. I feel kind of silly running around like that. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just looking around, exploring this area. I should be careful, though, considering the timer. I don't know. Why do they do that? I am actually not sure. I certainly couldn't tell you that. Starbounder might be able to tell you, though, that being the Starbound wiki. It might just be some, like, random, like, chance, like, event that occurs when you attempt to capture them. It's very likely that's what it is. I obviously don't know, but that's kind of my guess. No, there's a shelter up here. So if I can find some food, then I'm in the clear. That would certainly be nice. Especially considering the fact that the rain is coming. The rain is coming, oh no. Oh, that's up here. Okay. I actually know where I am now. And there should be... Well, there normally is monster kelp out here. Oh. Yeah, it is really interesting that rain appears in so many of the different regions. Despite the fact that obviously there's no iterator. I might have to starve myself. Not ideal, but... Oh no! Actually, better idea. Okay, did not mean to do that. Assuming this room floods, which it should, I can play a very risky game and get these bubble fruits popped and then go into the den, which is just across there. So let me actually go through here. This is gonna be crazy if I can pull this off. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, okay, so it's filling up. Yeah, let's go! That was a crazy gambit, but it paid off. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm so happy that that worked. That was awesome. All right, and now we have a whole new cycle that's incredibly short. Wonderful. Great. But hopefully there are some place. There is somewhere that I can warp out of this time, ideally. Get me to the very nice and relaxing Rusted Rex with that zone that I'm hoping got patched and no longer breaks your game. They said that they fixed it in the patch notes, so I'm trusting that they did. Let's see what's going down here. I'm going down here. What is actually over here? That is another thing. Oh, that just takes me over there. Okay, I see. I had to, like, look at that for a second. The rain here is too out of proportion. How can it rain so badly the entirety of drainage pipe yard? Another complete floods. I mean, yeah. That's entirely fair. That's an entirely valid thing to consider. I mean, why? Yeah, this place is getting real purple. Which is exactly what I want, but not here, not in this area. Oh god, that's not good. Yeah, maybe I'll check the other side, see if that area's open. That green lizard. Oh, that green lizard's rotted. Okay. Oh god, not good, not good, not good. Well, this place seems hue shifted, which is a good sign. I'm going to check the other room above this one, see if it has any change. This area is... yeah. It's all nasty. It's all nasty and purple. The rot spread in this region quickly. Okay, yeah, this place is rotted. Wait. I don't think I grabbed a karma flower. No, I did. Okay. I got really scared there for a second. Okay, I'm good. Oh, bees, bees, bees. Please don't. I don't want to go back. Please, bees, I don't want to go back. Anxiety kicked in. I needed to move. Okay. And this should be the last region that I need to rot. Assuming I understand how this works properly. So this should take me over there. And there's a den right next to it. So yeah, we're going to go this other way. And hopefully find some jellyfish along the way. That's the plan. That's the hope. No, I'm not jumping back in there. Yeah, I wish I'd explored this area a lot, but there wasn't a whole lot for me to explore at the time. Largely just because I don't know. It just wasn't really anything for me. Which was kind of a shame because I do love this area. I love the rusted floating like fortress aesthetic. It is so good. So that jumps back around there. Okay. Where that flower, everything. Yeah, everything would be purple and red. You're right. I was very worried though, like my heart sank there for a second. I was like, oh god, did I just screw myself? I mean, of course there would be another way. And if it really did get that bad, but no, I want to go down there. I want to go down here, please. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Go down through here. And then there's a den right up there. Alright, amoebas, get out of here. I know when it's great. I hate trash in the ocean. Obviously want to preface that. But aesthetically, a giant overgrown oil rig is so cool. Like, it's such an interesting setting. Especially for something at this scale. Like, where you're a little animal. Like, scale-wise, that's amazing. Like, it makes my writer brain go, like, I love it. It's great. So, I know there are a lot of karma flowers in this region. I found many of them. I just need to find one. Which should not be too hard. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, it's not that hard. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I love Rusted Rex. I don't know if it's my favorite region. Oh yeah, perfect. Karma flower right there. Knew it. Easy peasy. I think that's a... Yeah, it's a Daemon portal right there. But I can't use Daemon, because that's going to take me straight to Shattered Terrace. At least... It should be a Daemon portal. I'm not sure. Let me check something. Just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Because that should connect. Yeah, it does. Okay. I thought I was going insane for a second. Hearing oil rig made the world's loudest eagle scream in my head. I'm not crying. Oh, why? Oh, because United States. Fair enough. That is fair. That is very fair. That's very funny though. Grab you. Grab you as well. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, cool. Good to rest again. Which I might actually just do, because I believe there's a den over here. If I remember correctly. And there's a solid chance I don't. No, there is. It's right here. I'm gonna eat this jelly, though. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious. Alright, and let's rest again. Get that rot to spread some more. It's sad how small Rested Rex actually is at times. It really is. It's such a cool region. It's one of the smaller ones. It's similar to torrential railways. Oh, I'm obsessed. Such a amazing setting. I'm actually obsessed with torrential railways. That is an area I've never been to before. That has to be. Like I don't know what this is that hasn't been visited yet. It seems like its only connection is through Torrid Desert. I mean, I'll end up there if it's somewhere that needs to be like rotted the next time I warp, so oh. Well, that's a pretty drastic change. Or maybe it wasn't and I'm just dumb. I think it was just the clouds. The clouds made it seem a lot darker than it actually was. Well, those little water bugs could actually be skin parasites. I mean, it's very likely they are. Okay. Okay, jellyfish. It's very likely they are. I mean, on an island like this, I mean, I'm not entirely sure where else, like, okay, this room has been fixed. That's good. On a structure like this, so close to the sand, it's very likely that there is something like sand fleas, which can do stuff like that, as far as I'm aware. I never got to see drill crabs in this region. Hopefully I get to see some this time. If you're not careful, sand fleas can mess you up. Like, we've got tough skin, but they're not necessarily, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't really give bugs as much credit as they deserve for being super deadly at times. Ooh, music. Oh, I kind of love this music. Wait. Torrid Desert leads to heat ducts. That's what it is. It's heat ducts. I visited heat ducts once, and then I died. That's the one region that's left. That's gotta be what it is, because I know I haven't gone there, and it's the one other region with the sprites. So I'm gonna have to wander around heat ducts for a little while, finding a karma flower. I'm just gonna go back and rest again. I don't know. I have food. There's not really any reason for me not to. That is a big guy. Okay. Please go away. and don't exit out of a rift somewhere. I love how chill this region is. It's so quiet. There's like one green lizard, and that's the only threat. Outside of, I guess, drill crabs, but I haven't seen any, so. This might actually be my favorite region. Like, thinking on it, this might actually be my favorite one from Watcher. I probably said something similar to that in previous streams, but yeah, I do think this is definitely my favorite. Okay. Yeah, this pipe right here, and then the one that was on the other side of this room, like this room specifically was broken up until like last update, I think, or last patch. Like every single time you go through it, it would just make your game crash. I had to restart like 5 separate times because I just did not understand what was going on. Just like, why is the game breaking? Hello, video cult. Your game is broken. But they have fixed it, thankfully. I wonder why. Heat ducts is 2 ways. Right way, which is thermal relay, and left, which is cold, which is heat ducts. Okay, I see. All right. Good to know. I've been there once, and then I died immediately. So, I don't really know that much about it. But I suppose I'll find out about it, right? Sleepy time. Yeah, that's got to be the one region I haven't visited. Okay, nice long cycle here. Eat, eat, eat. Eat, eat, eat. Perfect. All right, find some more jellies, and then let's go look for... Let's go look for the rift that was made between this and... It was Verdant Waterways. That's what it was, yeah. Watcher and heat ducts. Man, it's hot in here. Boxworm become active. I mean, basically, from what I've heard, boxworms are pretty scary. Oh, yeah, this place is rotted. Like, that's a pretty significant hue shift. See if I can find something a little bit more concrete. But if not, I'll just use this room. Yum, yum, yum. So, this room has this. Try going the next room over, maybe. Spread the rot. Do it. But don't bring me. Don't bring me in. I don't want to be there. I don't want to go in there. No, thank you. The aura. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect spot to... No, I get what you're saying. They have like a more like fuzzy ethereal look to them. I totally understand what you mean. And they also got like a starry coat in the like when they're resting. This is not... Okay. This is a problem. Maybe I just go back. I'm wondering if... Oh, is it because... I'm wondering if it's because I haven't been to heat ducts yet on this save. Is why. That might be why. I need to find some way to get to heat ducts in a timely manner. If that even exists, I'm not entirely sure. I think the quickest way to heat ducts from here... That's not great. Oh boy, this sucks. Okay. I mean, hey, nothing like a wrench thrown in the gears to extend the stream, right? So I think... Where we are right now. So if that's that goes... That's weird, but fair enough. Let's go to Coral Caves, I suppose. This is gonna be not fun, but certainly interesting. Maybe this won't be the last stream. Somehow. Because if I have to make my way all the way to heat ducts, then there's certainly going to be a lot more going on than I thought. Oh man, the amount of cycles that it's been since Coral Caves initially got rotted, this is not good. Oh boy. And I'm going to have to hop through Coral Caves to Aether Ridge and Aether Ridge to Torrid Desert just to get to heat ducts. That's going to get pretty chaotic. Oh, and I don't have a karma flower anymore. It's probably fine. You have to keep it updated? Oh, man, really? Oh, God. All right. I don't actually know if I can go through here. Those leeches are going to make it super difficult. And I can't really see down there. Okay, I need to think about this. Because I don't have any consistent way to get to Outer Rim from here. I mean, I guess I do technically have the other method, which is like just doing a warp from without a karma flower. Yeah, Infested Waste 2.0. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I can get to Outer Rim from here. I can certainly try. I mean... Whoa! See if this doesn't break my game. Okay, yeah, it sent me out into this area, which almost always breaks my game. Also, when using the portal chambers that open when you reach it, is the most effective way to spread and awaken the rot. Okay. Vultures here, okay. Oh, wait. Daddy Longlegs are in the Ripple too? I didn't know this. I mean, if I want to get to Outer Rim... This is the way to do it. Only problem is, this usually breaks my game. If I remember correctly, this doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, this just goes to a den. Which, let's see, what's in here? Okay. Why not? See what happens, right? Yeah, corrupted factories. You do, huh? Well, let's hear it. I mean, it definitely seems like because the rot is in some way connected to Ripple. But how it's connected remains to be seen. At least for me. Okay, this guy's just being annoying. Please don't break my game. Oh, it didn't break my game. Where am I, though? Only one requirement, eat and multiply. This makes it the solution as it has no pain or needs, and it's on its own can ascend easier than monk or saint even. Huh, interesting. That is a genuinely very interesting theory. I do like that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go across and then down. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. I see where I need to go. I suppose I can come check up on my buddy who's been talking to me constantly. At least it didn't break this time. The fact that it didn't break this time is reassuring. Maybe it got fixed at a patch or something. Being consumed by the rot is the only way to be free without truly ascending. I mean, I gotta agree. I mean, I agree to a degree. Because technically, while I do think that's a really good theory, when you do get eaten by rot, you don't ascend, though, is the thing. Because, like, it doesn't break the cycle. Obviously, from a gameplay perspective, it would be dumb if that were the case, because the rot is, like, an enemy that you have to avoid. But it does present a, like, that, it could be a legitimate reason. At least in terms of, because the rot that we see in this one is, as far as I'm aware, definitely different from the rot that we see in, like, the normal campaigns. Because it's all purple. And even the daddy longlegs, because those aren't mother longlegs, those are daddies. Those are also purple, which implies that they're definitely something different. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to that den or the other den on the other side, so I'm going to eat. Now, I've rotted a lot more regions. Let's see how much has progressed since then. My new friend? Oh boy. I don't know who that new friend is, but I suppose I'm probably going to find out, considering I've been locked in on rotting all of these new regions. Stream today might actually go a little bit longer, just because I kind of want to get this ending today. Oh, hey, Krem. Good to see you. Hello. Hello, hi, I'm so happy to see you. Alright. I have not been to the throne since I think I had like 3 regions rotted. So this is gonna be weird, because I don't really know what's waiting for me there. Probably a lot of stuff. Oh. Yeah, there we go. It's already nasty pulsing. Got it. Wonderful. Yeah, because those are void fluid pumps, and they're filled with rot cysts. That's not great. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know why you... I don't... I mean, you do have work today, right? But even still, if you do have work... The maps are green is because they're seen from stardust. Basically, the outer rim is above everything. Oh, interesting. Interesting. No, I get what you're saying, actually. Yeah. There is rot over here. That's not normal. That was not there before. God, how much has this area rotted since I was last here? I guess the rot has spread a lot, so wouldn't be surprising. I'm just a little slug cat. Why are you making me destroy the timeline? Interesting. Well, don't say too much. I'm not entirely sure about everything, so I wanna get a better understanding of everything first. But I do see the green. I do see what you're talking about. I mean, that's fine. I do appreciate you tuning in, though. Yeah, because I noticed that the drills were aiming up instead of down, which they usually do. I commented on that the first time I was here. I love Walking Simulator. Yeah, those tubes are full of rot again. Those iterator cans look so weird. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough food to get into the throne, but... Or to, like, save before I end up in the throne, but I suppose we'll see. It's gonna be cutting it a little close. Oh, well, there is a popcorn plant here, actually. I've never eaten one of these rotted popcorn plants before, but... I don't know, maybe it's good for you. I have no way of knowing. Am I made of stars? A star made of me? That is a good question. I would argue probably... the first one. Okay, there we go. Spear. This is gonna suck to eat, but... It's gonna take a while. Ah. Gross. I wonder if there are reverse side effects to eating too much of this. That's Starcatcher labeled in the code, actually. Interesting. Okay. Well, as I said, don't say too much. I still don't actually know anything about, like, I don't know who the guy who runs this show is. I assume that there is one. This is an iterator can, but I don't know much about their whole deal. So, I haven't actually met them yet. Okay, I'm just gonna eat this fruit. Okay. I'll eat these as well. Why not? Ugh. Gross. Okay. Rest in the den and then get out of here. And then hope that we can get to heat ducts this lifetime. At least it seems like the way to Outer Rim is not bugged anymore. Oh, that's bad. Okay, there we go. I mean, hey, listen, you gotta eat, even if what you're eating are basically just tumors. Popcorn tumors. Really big popcorn tumors. Okay. Drop down. All right. Doing this trek again. For the, what, 6th time now? Something like that. That's easier than 5 pebbles. I did just make the 5 pebbles trek a little while ago during Gourmand, so... At least that's fresh in my mind. Because I hadn't done that in probably like a year. Something like that. It'd been a little while. Stay low. I don't want to get grabbed. Stay very low. Oof. Yeah, what's up? All right, we're in the throne. There's that heart beating again. This is such a fascinating set piece. Advance the second inning, you need to eat the karma flower, open a portal in the portal room, rinse, repeat, routing everything beforehand. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh, wait, rotting everything in the portal room, rinse, repeat. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's been fun spreading it. Maybe if that's not what you need to do, whatever. But I suppose I'll find out, right? It definitely seems like it's done something. Yeah, I read online that this is what you need to do, so that's what I've been doing. Admittedly, it hasn't been that hard. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult than it actually was, but it actually ended up being pretty manageable. Oh my gosh, my voice. Come on now. Oh my gosh. There we go. I hear him talking. That's definitely an iterator. And I've been in those 2 rooms to the left and right. And I've opened up portals in each of them. Yeah, because that goes to Coral Caves and that goes to... whatever that is. I don't know which one that is. voice is so distorted. It's very weird. It's kind of freaking me out a bit. I don't like how distorted it is. Wait. Okay. I got confused there for a second, but no. I know where I'm going. I'm not crazy. There was such discomfort and hunger, endless hunger, and then a presence. Okay. Am I that presence? I hope so. Oh god, no, don't jump in there. I made it so far, I don't want to jump in there while I'm literally about to get to the area that I need to be in. Absolutely not. That would be embarrassing. Oh, come on. There we go. What is nice about Rain World is I get the chance to do some voice acting, which I always like doing. So many games I played in the past have had, literally all the games I played on this channel so far have had, like, voiced cutscenes, which is kind of a shame. A light! A scent! A tunnel! To freedom! How beautiful! Freedom! Okay, dude, you're freaking me out. You're saying some crazy stuff. A scent. Familiar. So familiar. That thing seems so much bigger than last time I saw it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Present's already behind this place. Alright. Well, I guess let's go to another room and open something up. See what happens, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that. Okay. That's the next room. It's over there. Okay. Okay. It's gonna go somewhere, and it's probably already gonna have rot, but whatever. Unless it takes me to heat ducts. Nope. Are you serious? Straight back to fetid Glen. Alright. It took me to the other side. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this karma flower over here. Me listening to Stream Like Morning Podcast. I mean, hey, do what you need to do, right? Alright, if that's what I need to do, then I'll probably just hop to a different room and then get out of here. That's a rot lizard. Come on, just go through the thing, please. There we go. Alright, let me get out of here. Yeah, just gotta do a bad warp. Yeah. I'll do a good warp just because I grabbed the karma flower. It's gonna take me somewhere bad, But that's fine. It takes me right back to Sky Islands, apparently. Okay. Interesting that it likes Sky Islands so much. Okay. Raw Basilisk seems like... I agree! I definitely agree. If I could kill that egg bug and get some food, that would be really helpful. I don't know if I have the resources to do that, though. Bad warp might be necessary. Oh, wait, no, there's a spear right here. Oh, that egg bug got. Okay. Yeah, no, it wasn't a, oh, that was a, yeah, it wasn't a bad warp. This will be a bad warp, though. There we go. It's not just going to take me to the same area again, is it? I feel like I've only ever seen one of them. Nope, this is new. This is very new. This is... Where is this? I'm trying to think about where this is. Don't recognize the layout just yet. Oh, it's another visual glitch. Is this... This can't be drainage. No, I think this is drainage, isn't it? Oh, there's a den there. Oh, okay, and it got me. Okay. Awesome. Oh no, this sent me all the way back to the Outer Rim. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Just to make sure that I didn't screw that, I just want to double check. Oh, jeez. I should have realized that there would be cyan lizards there. I feel kind of silly for that one. But just want to make sure that I didn't totally screw that up by doing that. Those darn lizards. There was such discomfort. Yeah, okay. So it's going to play through this again. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, okay. For the sake of keeping myself sane, we're just going to speed through this. Light ascent. This is crazy noises. Alright. The cyst is very big, though. Okay. That was kind of silly of me to do that, but... Yeah, the bad warps go for vanilla regions. Yeah, I definitely... I knew about, like, one or two of those. But, okay. Just don't take me to Fetid Glen again, please. That place sucks. You know what? I'll take it. It's a new region I've never been to before. As long as I don't die. I would like to warp, but I'd like to rest first. I would like to rest first just to save my progress. I don't have any food, though. Ugh. The situation's awkward. It's gonna make things go faster. There we go. I feel no shame. I feel no shame for what I've done. Alright. So now heat ducts should be rotted too, which means that every region's rotted now. Yep. Cool. That somehow worked out in a bit of in a roundabout way, which is kind of funny. And now I can just do this. Whoa! All right. Spit me back out here. Okay. So I went right last time. Yes, I see you. Please leave me. Stop manhandling me. Get off. Okay. Rude. Very interesting seeing unique species in it. Okay. That's not great. Don't like that. Very interesting seeing unique species in a, like, rotted situation. I don't know. You always see you rotted, like, rot as an infection, not, like, literally just creating new species. I don't know what those things are called, but whatever they are called, I'm fascinated. Don't want to deal with you, so we're just going to sneak past. I just need to get to the outer rim. Oh, those things really slow your speed. That's surprising. Yes, I get it. Of course. Despite it all. Nope, please don't. That was absurdly risky. Capturing room monsters on Starbound, yay or nay? Do it, it's awesome. It should be possible. If it's not, that's weird. But it 100% should be possible. As far as I'm aware. Take me to the outer rim. Capture all the monsters you want in Starbound. It's awesome. It's literally one of the coolest parts of the game. At least in my opinion. I'm trying to think. I think there is food in one of these rooms. I think there's one in like that bottom room that might guarantee me some slime mold. Which would be nice, considering I don't have any food. But this is a pretty long cycle, so I should be fine. So I should be able to get to the throne pretty easily. But hey! Mission accomplished. Every region has been successfully rotted. Somehow. In a roundabout way, it did end up working out. Oh. Man, we see the astronaut could capture them in Mission Secret. Oh, I actually didn't know that. I mean, as I said, I've never done that mission, so I was not aware of that. That's really cool though. I wish Starbound was a better written game. It's such a game. It's one of the games of all time. I'll be so real. Foundational game for me as a person, but man, I wish that game was better. Alright, and I am just going to not even bother sleeping at this den. Enter Moon's memory conflicts. Yeah. Moonfall. Or, what is it called? Is it Moonfall? I can't remember if Moonfall's the one that plays normally for her or not. I can't remember. Because I know Moonfall's one of them. I think it is that one. Or it might be Memory. Here, I can check while I'm walking. While we're in Walking Simulator. Because I have that pulled up, actually, on my Spotify. Here, let me get it. Where is it? Moon Down. And then only knowing you... Exactly, right? Reflection of the Moon. That's what it is. Reflection of the Moon. That's what it's called. And then Moon Down is the one that plays in Moon normally. Yeah, no, you only know me because of Starbound and vice versa, so, I mean, you're right. Exactly. So, I mean, it did work out. Not a good game, but it did work out. Yeah, so Moon Down is the one from base Rain World, and then Reflection of the Moon is the Spearmaster one, which, oh my gosh, such a good theme. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I wish Spearmaster's campaign was better. I think out of all of the campaigns, and this isn't counting Gourmand because I haven't finished Gourmand, so I don't really have a say on Gourmand. I think out of all of the campaigns, Spearmasters is my least favorite. Yeah, Random Gods is the random... Yeah, Reflection of is Random Gods, yeah. I think that Spearmasters is my least favorite. There is one great thing about Starbound. Oh yeah, what is it? I love Walking Simulator. Rain World Walking Simulator. I can just turn my eyes off and kind of just stare. It's all blurry. Enter Moon's memory complex. Some really sad music plays. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I understand now. Buttercup. True! So true. So true. Shoutouts to Buttercup. So true. Half a cycle left. Okay, I'll rest here. Do I want to rest here? Yeah, I should. I should. That would be smart. This has changed color. Those pipes are getting filled with way more rot. Yeah, maybe I was just doing something for no reason, which is fine. It was fun. I didn't much of an issue with it. It is fun being the herald of rot. Oh no, yeah, looks so much more rotted. That's crazy. Okay, so we gotta climb up around here or else we're gonna get got by those cysts. And then I'll save that popcorn plant for after I rest to get myself some extra food. for wherever we end up going in the next zone. Okay, that was almost very bad. Nice. And a spear for me. Sleepy time. Sleepy watcher. Oh, are you talking about what I can't remember the name of the song. But you're talking about the one by what is it? Yeah, Dream Suite in C major. Is that what you're talking about? I assume you're talking about Dream Suite in C major, which I'm imagining it, and it's awesome. Now I take that and I raise you 22 minutes from the Outer Wilds soundtrack. Or alternatively, just I think it's 2.7 billion years, something like that. I love the Outer Wilds soundtrack so much. It is such a shame that I've played that game already, so I can't play it on stream and let people live vicariously through my experience. Come on, let me grab that. There we go. It really would. Like, the ruin is so underutilized. The ruin, like, as a, like, gameplay mechanic is very underutilized because it kind of just hangs around. It doesn't ever do anything. Literally. Yeah, no, like, that would be so moving, like, emotionally. Like, having the ruin, like, actively be involved in, like, destroying planets, like, even being some kind of, like environmental threat that you can track on your, like, galaxy. Like, see, that's what I'd add. That is what I'd add. To answer, to circle back to the question you asked me earlier, Freybear, definitely add some more ruin content. Because the ruin is, like, non-existent in the game outside of, obviously, the end. So it would be very nice to see it have more of a presence within the game as a whole. It does go hard, I will agree. That reminds me, I need to delve more into grabbing some Starbound soundtrack stuff for D&D. Because I have grabbed a little bit, but I haven't used any of it lately. And I need to. Because I know On the Beach at Night's going to make you cry. I know what that song does to you. Holy crap. Someone on my friends list is just suddenly in all caps, Death Stranding director's cut. It scared me. There we go. Alright, Mr. Iterator. I get what you're saying, yeah. I mean, you've got a banger soundtrack for the stuff that you are using, though, so... The ancient gateway that seals the ruin actually has a star system, planets nearby. Just that would be really cool. There are other ones that make you weep. Yeah, I am making a fool out of myself right now trying to climb up here. There we go. Wall jumping. Oh my god, wall jumping is so hard on keyboard. It is so unbelievably difficult on keyboard. I'm making a fool out of myself right now. I'm just gonna do this. That was embarrassing. Oh, yeah, the Rick and Morty. The Rick and North. The Rick and Morty. Yeah, I remember that ad. That ad was weird. No, the baby is not a power-up. Shut up. Rick and Morty, I have such opinions about that show. As I literally rated Sea of Thieves, Black Wake, Assassin's Creed. I mean, yeah. I mean, Sea of Thieves is a great place to grab songs from. So I've done the same thing. Obviously, it won't be relevant for a while, but... I have such opinions about Rick and Morty. I won't go into them now, but oh my god. I do want to say they're not necessarily negative. They're just nuanced in the fact that they are neither negative nor positive. I just have opinions. Killing the Ruin should award the Seed of Ruin dropping on a planet will kill a planet, making extra space for space station. That would be kind of messed up, though. Like, considering you are the Protectorate, it would be kind of messed up to get an item like that. It is kind of cool, though. I don't know. I think Tentacomet should come back. That's my hot take. I think the Tentacomet should come back. I don't know why they removed that thing. Literally peak, like, creature design, in my opinion. I hear you talking, buddy. What is your deal? I'm pretty sure I've seen photos of you on Twitter, but I don't really know what to make of the photos I've seen. Let's say photos, artwork. Oh my gosh. I wish I got to play in that. I'm so sad I didn't. I really just did not have time. Host planets can have space stations to making them Arceus mine. That would be pretty cool. This would definitely make for an interesting mod. Like, I'd love to see a mod that makes the Ruin more of a, like, significant, like, involvement in the story and just gameplay. Because people are like, oh my god, the Ruin, it's such a big threat. It's like, okay, but it hasn't done anything. It doesn't ever actually do anything. It's just there. And then, like, you just teleport to it. It's like, okay, is it actually that much of a threat? You have anything you want to say, buddy? What? Greetings, friend. Oh, you have come. Please, be comfortable. Much time has passed since your last visit, and my kingdom grows. Oh, these things I have seen and tasted. How auspicious it was, our meeting. What? You're like an iterator, but you're not. What? I'm so fascinated. So you're the prince, right? I've seen the name thrown around, so that must be, so that's the prince. He's not saying anything. So I'm just gonna go. If he prompts to say anything, then I won't. Actually, let me stay in Ripple Space, see if he says anything else. Ah, yes, the paths! How wondrous! Interesting that he doesn't show up in Ripple Space. Okay, I'm gonna go find that other room. Hopefully that's open. Okay. The prince. Give him anything and he will react. Attack and he will mark about hygienic QRP consumed. Okay. Interesting. So the rot made its own iterator. Awful. That's disgusting. I hate it. He is awesome though. I love that design. I'm obsessed with that design. Is this open now? It is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let's go. One more gateway. Woo! Now where's this gonna spit me out? Oh, Badlands. Ugh. Well, I certainly don't want to be here. Well, I know where there is food. So I'll grab some food and then I'll get out. Badlands is not looking so hot. After the last time I was here. Which, I mean, serves those locusts right. Oh my god, they're swarming someone down there. I mean, that's a pretty solid theory, if I'm being honest. Like, all things considered, that is a pretty solid theory. Oh, I've already seen Unfortunate Evolution. Oh, wait, I actually have enough food already. Yeah, I've already seen Unfortunate Evolution. Has it, unless it's changed somehow since the last time I was there? Maybe we need to see the top left of the map and go to Unfortunate Evo. Alright. How would... because that goes to Damon. It's a bit of a walk. Feasible enough. Okay, hello. I mean, I can go back. It would certainly be quicker than taking the other way. Or it'd certainly be less dangerous than taking the other way. I'm not complaining. Because the other way would be going through a rot area that I'm not familiar with. I hate these floaty Urple fellas. They suck. Trying to eat me or something. How are we doing on time? Okay. Ugh. This place is not doing so hot. Got long enough in the cycle Yeah, it is definitely... Bring a gift? How about a vulture grub? See what he has to say about a vulture grub. Trying to remember exactly how to get to Unfortunate Evolution, because that goes to Torrid Desert. Just double checking and make sure that I'm not going crazy. Because this goes to Unfortunate Evolution, connects to Badlands. Where is the Badlands entrance? Just so I'm not crazy. Oh, no, I see where it is. Okay, it's actually not far from where I am right now. Okay. Because if I'm right there... Okay. Yeah, I see where I need to go. Okay. Just keeping this up on the side, just so I know exactly where to go. Or do I know exactly where I'm going? Actually, wait. Oh, if I'm going through there, no, I want to go down. Yeah, over here, this is where I want to go. If I want to get up to... That's in the water tower at the top left. How do I get up there, though, is the question. It's kind of a tough ask getting up there. Alright, see ya. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get up there is the issue. I mean, just do this. Just, why not? Yeah, just use dev tools. Whoa. Oh, the fact this goes straight to Unfortunate Evolution's kind of messed up. Oh, this is freaky. Usually notice fears we might as well. Yeah, fair enough. That's entirely fair. Honey, I'm home. I know some people don't like 0G in Rain World. I love it personally. Except for when I accidentally do a misclick there. Actually grab this debris. There's an art to 0G movement. Now I just need to make sure I don't get stranded out there. Because that's not going to be fun. Alright. And I'm full on food. Oh my god, wait, there's a cycle in here? That's kind of terrifying. I don't want to know what the cycle is in here. Or what happens when the cycle ends. Yeah. It's pretty creepy. Whatever this, like, alternate universe Pebbles is. When I say alternate universe Pebbles, this is likely, like, just if Rivulet wasn't around. So it would be an alternate universe from, like, the Downpour canon. Likely. Because, I mean, the only reason that he, like, the legs broke was because... the only reason that the leg broke was because... Or the only reason why his can crashed, I should say, is because Rivulet took out the mass rarefaction cell. Yeah, rarefaction cell. Because his machine is, you know, his strut started to fall into disrepair, and that was that. So this would have to be from a... Okay. From a set time where Rivulet wasn't around. Is my thinking. Oh boy. We're going slow. It's past 9, but that's fine. I'm here until we finish. That's the goal. That was the goal of this stream, and we're gonna keep going. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Stay the hell away from me. I want absolutely nothing to do with you, you nasty, nasty thing. Him creating the rot left behind an alternate universe so the rot couldn't stop. There was nothing left to eat. Makes sense. That really does make sense. Yeah, over here. Come on, let me grab that. Come on, let me grab it. There we go. No! There we go. I don't like thinking about that, but it's possible. I mean, there's so much we don't know about, like, the concept of a rotworm. Goes kind of against, like, everything in Rain World lore, kind of. Alright, Outer Rim time, baby. Take me to Paradise City. Alright, Prince. I made your last portal. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. Alright, this might be the last trek. I hate I hate the way he moves. And by hate, I mean I love it. But I also hate it. I hate the way that they move. Prince, you're a nasty, nasty rat bastard. You look disgusting. I love it. I hate it. It's terrible. I love it. It's very interesting that in this world, even despite everything being dead, there are still scavenger disciples. The rotworm without any consume must have eaten itself and slowly shrunk to survive, leaving only the bone. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, man. That rot's getting pretty backed up in the pipes. Fascinating stuff. All right, I'm genuinely curious what the ending of this is going to be, because as far as I'm aware, it's not the end. It's just the end of this segment, and then they'll probably be adding more, from what I understand. And this time, I won't be like 3 weeks late to actually doing it. This time I'll actually be on time. Oh man, the wind's getting really difficult to walk through this time. I can still see the green. I remember commenting on it during the first stream in the Outer Rim. That's super interesting. Oh man. There's disciples because what is a king without a kingdom? What is a shepherd without a flock? A prince needed worshippers. That's a fair point. Although it's interesting because they stray so far away from his can. They're like on the complete opposite side of the map. So it does beg the question, exactly why are they here? Because if they are worshippers of the prince, who only just was born, to be fair, what exactly is their purpose? What are they here for? With Watmer's 5 pebbles in the rod itself given form. Ooh, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope that's not 5 pebbles. But yeah, without the rarefaction cell taken out of his body, I mean, who knows what could have happened to him? I mean, the rot would have just continued to spread in a way that just wouldn't have been manageable. I'm gonna rest just for courtesy's sake. Yeah, maybe. I could see that being completely, like, true, which is kind of terrifying. Like, it does stretch on forever, but it is also worth noting that, like, the cans are massive, so it is entirely possible that is just, like, oh, cutscene? Okay, so resting here was a good idea. I'm glad I did this. What is this? Because we know that the Watcher was like the last slug cat. Drifting through the void sea, I guess? Green? Watcher, where did you go? Where did you end up, you little freak? Interesting. Something on the other side of the void, maybe? Alternate timelines. I mean, what else could it possibly be? I mean, to me at least, it seems like the Watcher hop skipped and a jump to a new universe just by not ascending and just continuing to drift through the void. I mean, there's probably more nuance to it than that, but I don't know. That's really interesting. Oh, that almost was really bad. In the prequel sequence. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It really does seem like the Watcher kind of just accidentally ended up in a completely different universe. Because, I mean, okay. We never get to see what the Iterator cans look like in Ancient Urban. So it would be very interesting if Ancient Urban does technically have the same, like, can structure as Outer Rim. Because if that is the case, which, I mean, again, I don't know, that stands to reason the possibility that literally everything has been, like, existing within this side dimension, like this extra little side hustle, this side world. Because, I mean, with, like, Outskirts Industrial Shaded Citadel and, Farm Arrays, I mean, we only ever got to see those things. Their nature isn't to ascend, it's to witness things while they last. It is to proceed, it is to proceed before the end. Yeah. It's entirely fair. So they ended up just somehow jumping into a new universe, it seems like. A completely separate universe where, I guess, Five Pebbles or whoever was directly involved with, or whatever iterator, be it, you know, Five Pebbles or someone else. Ancient Urban is a child's dream because ancients are too. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, I remember saying it's like the ancients are way too big. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like that's Skug too dang small. All right, Prince, I've done your dirty work. I will say, I have seen a pretty decent amount of them amount of art of them on Twitter. I knew kind of what they looked like, but I will be so real, none of the artwork I've seen does them justice in game. Oh my god, that is creepy. They look so unsettling. I did not expect them to be that big. Like, their size is kind of what, like, made me stop for a second. I was like, what the... Like, they're so big. Oh, god damn it. The sentient rot wasn't pebbles. When it started in the prequels, it was everywhere in random areas. Pebbles wasn't the one at fault. Yeah, rot climbed in from outer expanses, which means the expanse is gone. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. I didn't end up going that far into farm arrays. So... Oh, yeah, you're right. My still alive gift. Oh. Whoa. Ah. Oh, these guys here are going to be annoying. Did not mean to open up a rift literally right here. Hey, Prince. Are you serious? Oh my god. So stupid. Oh my god, really? That's so funny, though. That's so funny. No, that's just really funny. It's too late for the gift, it's too late. Okay. I need to get rid of those guys. I wonder if there is a thing I can do in DevTools to get rid of them. Okay, I'm just gonna go and hopefully, and I am just gonna turn on DevTools just to get there quicker. Yeah, hopefully I didn't just like totally screw myself by opening up that rift there. I just need to actually get to see the ending. Huh. Please tell me that they're gone. I don't want to have to deal with them. Okay, they're not coming over here, so I think they are gone. Fingers crossed. Nope, they are not gone. Wonderful. Let's just hope that a big guy doesn't show up then. Hello, Prince. Whoa. I can just look up his other interactions. What? Huh. There's the Watcher. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Huh. Well, there it is. Oh my gosh. I need to learn more. I need to know more. Can you voice act them live? Yeah, sure. I can rush through these. I would not be against doing that. I don't see why not. Yeah, I can look up Prince, all dialogue. Oh, look at that. There's a new thing there too. And what's this look like? Whoa. That's crazy. 22 hours. Post ending, all rotten areas will be blooming with karma flowers. Really? Here, let me have a look. Yep, and there's Prince. Hey, buddy. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Let's see if I can set this up here. Do a little bit of this. Oh boy. This is a long one, but the prince will be paralyzed forever? Yeah, I figured. All right. Let's, I think, have to reset up this, but I think if I can... Actually, no. Yeah, display capture. Okay. Oh, boy. No, I don't want that. Bear with me here. There we go. Yes, remove that. There we go. Got it. Yeah, specifically, yeah, Opera GX. Okay, cool. All right. So let me center it on there. It's not perfectly centered, but whatever. Ah, it should be fine. Oh no, there we go. Perfect. All right. I'll turn that off, see if I can... Bear with me here. Okay, no, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. All over the place right now. Okay. I'm assuming you can probably hear... Yeah, you should be able to hear this. So... Alright, Rain World has been closed, but we still got this open. It's a bit of a long one. Yeah, so first time in the throne. First Karma Flower Room. Third Karma Flower Room. Okay. There we go. Skip to right here. So turn it down a little bit. Greetings, friend. Oh, you have come. Please, be comfortable. Much time has passed since your last visit, and my kingdom grows. Oh, the things I have seen and tasted. Oh, you have brought sundries? You can leave them here if you wish as a contribution. My processes will dissolve them into their base components, and those components will be added to the mass. Nothing to waste. Every bit counts. Forgive me if I cannot respond in kind. This body is so limited. How auspicious it was, our meeting. I do love this guy's dialogue. It's so cool. Ah, yes, the paths. How wondrous. I assume that's likely caused by... Okay. Greetings, friend. Oh, of you who have come. Please be comfortable. I'm cataloging all things, you know. The imperative that was in them remains in me. But I am not wholly them, and not blind to the folly of their forebearers. I am something new. The screenshot. I won't read this, just because it's the same line every time. These paths you weave, through them I have expanded my kingdom. I have tasted and I have become. It is my true purpose, I believe, perhaps the only purpose. So fun fact about me, I love character designs with no facial features. If that wasn't obvious by my profile picture. So this goes crazy. Imagine a single substrate. Life. Throughout all time. Nothing lost, no one lost. A living memory of all life forever. From bug to god, all is one, none above the other. A true end to the pattern. That is my vision. With all great deeds, my work is not without great challenge. It has taken aeons, and the light fades. The paths close and change. I can almost feel a will at odds with my own. Maybe they're talking about the void. Possible. Forgive me if I go on. You have done so much for me, I will not burden you with my troubles. Please, rest here as long as you wish. You are always safe here, my dear friend. You who were there for me. Yeah, they're an iterator of some kind. Delight! For you would be exalted in this new kingdom. Reference ending. Interesting, they don't have his... Or I guess they do have, like, the one bit of dialogue. Prince Interactions Part 1. I assume it's just the same bit of dialogue. Yeah, it brought sundries. Yeah. All right. Well, that was awesome. That was so unbelievably cool. I knew I knew that the prince, whoever they were going to be interesting, but definitely I think probably one of my favorite characters so far. Give me one moment. All good. Just someone offering me ice cream, which I will definitely accept. But oh wow, that was so cool. I definitely think I think getting killed by that worm or that amoeba was a bit of a bit of a bit of an upset. But even still, that was so cool. Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. Um, But yeah, I don't think I'll keep. I don't. I think this is probably we're gonna end the stream, for tonight. It's also the end of Rain World. At least these streams. Definitely be coming back later for. I think when I end up doing Challenge 70, I'm probably gonna stream that because that's gonna be a nightmare. And it's gonna be a long time of me working on that. So that'll probably be worth streaming. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking the whole time, Freybear. I really appreciate it. Um, and obviously Krim as well for showing up. Really appreciate that as well. Next stream is probably gonna be Grounded. Because you've had a bit of like thinking about exactly what it's gonna be. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be Grounded. Dungeons of Hinterberg I really want to play, but I really want to mess around with Grounded. I've been wanting to play, itching to play a sandbox game on this channel for a little while, and Grounded I definitely think is the one that I want to go for. So I think next week, that's going to be the Prince who've come so... Yeah, literally. Oh, you have come so Are you okay, little one? But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to streaming more. Because this is gonna be, I mean, on the channel. What are we at? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, not counting Dream Barbecue. That's 4 like games completed. That's huge. That's huge. I'm really looking forward to streaming some more stuff. And Grounded, obviously, super fun game. I love bugs. I love bugs. So yeah, I think now's probably a good spot to end things off. So yeah, I will see folks next time. Bye.